Okay, so now you've got your articles. They're all outlined like this. You've got 10 articles outlined, for example. What we're going to do next, and this I think is one of the keys for really rapidly writing your articles, is we're going to record them. What we're going to do is we're going to record the audio, and then we're going to send it off to a transcriptionist, and they're going to do the hard work of typing it up. Now, obviously, you know, if you have a significant other or children, maybe you want to pay your children to type up your articles for you from the audio as their pocket money, for example, something like that. Whatever it might be. Basically, what we say to do is it take you, say, 6-7 minutes to read one of these articles, probably a little bit less, to be honest. The average person speaks at a rate of around about 150 words per minute, and that is when you are enunciating your words properly and clearly so that someone can understand them. If you're really speaking rapidly like this, then obviously it's going to be like more than 150 words a minute, but if you're paying someone to transcribe it, then you want them to really be able to understand it. So you got your 10 articles that are all outlined like this. What we're going to do is, as I said, we're going to write a 350 word, a 500 word article. So 150 words per minute. So that's, say, if we're going to aim for 4 minutes, including the resource box, that should produce roughly 500 to 600 words. Now what we're going to do is there's two pieces of software we can use for this. The first is this one. It's called Dragon Naturally Speaking. Now this is the new version. You can obviously purchase this, or you can find older versions. If you go on to eBay or something like that, you can purchase a second-hand version from someone else. It's a decent piece of software. It's very, very good. You can expect to spend an hour, maybe two, depending upon your accent, training it when you first get it. We'll just look at the price. But once it's trained, it's pretty accurate. I've used this, and I found it to be pretty good, really. It's let me think. It's been. Oh, let me see. It was very, very good. I found it to be mostly accurate. The only thing I had problems with was if I tried to use sort of niche specific words. So if I was talking about sort of technical work, for example, and I was speaking about you know, Microsoft Exchange servers or something like that, it might get a bit confused. But mostly it was very, very good. You can see here it works out £125, so you're probably talking about $150 to $180 if you bought it over in the US of A. So obviously that's it there, or you can use Camtasia. That's a good option as well. This is about $300, but you can use it for a lot of other things. If you're obviously on a tight budget, then let me just Cam Studio. Then the other option to look at is a piece of software called Cam Studio. Cam Studio is free. It's sort of like a cut down version of Camtasia. Hasn't got quite all the frills, but it will do the job and allow you to use it. There you are. Here's where you can download all the bits that you need. They've got a support forum and an FAQ. Doesn't matter how you record it, as long as you do. Now when you come to record it, you need to record every single article goes into a separate audio file. Each audio file will be titled like this. So this would be my audio file title. It'll be 1 dash and then my title. So just like that. Save them all into one folder and on your computer. So have a directory called, for example, what I do is I create a folder called dog training collars, and then I'd have each of the audios in there when I'm done. Now the temptation with any of these articles is to waffle on a little. You start talking, you talk and 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 you talk. But obviously that doesn't make for a really good article. What I can recommend is there's a piece of software here called Cool Timer. It's freeware, you don't have to pay anything at all on it. But what you need to do is you can download it. And what it does is it's got a countdown timer on it. So we've worked out that our article is going to record for 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. So what we do is we set our countdown timer for say 4 minutes or 4.5 minutes, and we set it going. At the end of the time, you can set it to make a loud noise. So there you can see a screenshot of it there. What it will do is obviously it's going to put you off, because if you're recording and the computer comes up and starts beeping in a loud voice or playing a song or something like that, it's going to put you off, and it's going to, you don't want that on your recording. So setting this is very, very good. So you can see here, you click the number of minutes and seconds and click start. Once you've done that, off you go. You record it, and there you are, you're sorted. You can record while this is counting down. Very, very easy. It's a perfect way of doing it, because that way you're not tempted to keep going on, and you understand you have a deadline, you work to that deadline, and you're done. You are, your article is sorted. You save it. Remember, this is going to be the file name. You move on to the next article. You record that. 4.5 to 5 minutes. 4.5 minutes on each article. You've got 10 articles here. So you're taking 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So you're talking, no more than 45 minutes to, record all of them. So let's say an hour. Okay, we'll call it an hour. Give you time to have a breathe, a sip of water in between each one. So you've got about a minute and 20 seconds between each article for yourself. So, in an hour you've just recorded. You've got 10 articles pretty much ready to go. How fantastic is that? You might have been one of these persons where it was taking you an hour to write one article. You've just done in an hour 10. How good's that? So that's what you do. So what you do now, you've recorded your 10 articles. You have saved them all as MP3 files with this as the name in their own folder. What you will do is you will zip them up and you will send them over to a transcriptionist. We'll talk about finding a transcriptionist in the next video. And what we're going to do once we've done that is we're going to talk about learning to type faster in case you actually want to write them all yourself. So, brief summary. You either use Dragon Dictate, Camtasia or Cam Studio to record your article as an MP3 file while using Cool Timer. Just type Cool Timer into Google. This site will come up. Whilst you're got your timer down, you set it to sort of 4.5 minutes, say. And then you work through, you just talk about all of this, dictate it, and then it's done. You're ready to go, and you're ready to move on to finding a transcriptionist. So we'll go on and start looking at transcriptionists now.